Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
How's it going, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is episode number 363. Number 363 for all the folks keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, folks, if you haven't already done so, by God, go ahead and do so right now. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores, folks. PoliticsGhost is the name to follow if you want to get some low-down, either straight political dope or some damn stock and commodities news and so on and so forth, all right? Anyway, let me go ahead and get right to the nitty-gritty. Before I get into the markets, I'd like for everybody to be aware that we have sent out a pretty good portion of the autographs, folks. If you are expecting an autograph, I want to extend my sincerest apologies for folks that have been waiting for some time. Once again, we had a situation, to say the least, with Zazzle, and yours truly had this big plan on wanting to print out stamps with the avatar on it and mail it. It just didn't work for whatever reason. Zazzle, they blamed the United States Postal Service, whatever the damn issue was. Apparently, yours truly's avatar is known as some kind of, I don't know, political activist. I don't know what the hell I'm classified as. But anyway, that is the extent of the reason why we are having delays. They are out. They are in the mail, folks. So there's been very few people that have actually emailed me about the scenario. And those that have obviously aren't listening to the show on a consistent basis. So I'd like to remind everybody that they are in the mail, all right? I mean, the bottom line is that we have a situation where it's just unexpected. You know, I'm trying to plan out a decent little handcrafted autograph to be mailed out to the fans out here, and we were just completely delayed by whatever Zazzle or the United States Postal Service or whatever the goddamn excuse was. That's the whole reason why, all right? All right, now let's go ahead and get into the markets, folks, because let me tell you, everybody was cashing out today. It was a cash-out Monday, to say the least, all right? Everything that was profiting last week, which was a lot of the equities, even into commodities, everybody was selling off. You can tell everybody is running on the dollar. This has a lot to do with the decline in the British pound sterling, folks. That's why if you take a look at the international stocks in the international markets, you had a lot of the European markets on the plus side, and the reason is because their currency is crippling into obnoxious crap. All right, So if you're holding the bag with the British pound sterling, which I think the British pound sterling will eventually bounce back. I mean, they are not a part of the EU, the DAX index, the CAC, but in my personal opinion, this is why you saw an increase in the FTSE. And let me go ahead and get to the European markets, because this does coincide with why we had such a decreased market today in both the stocks and commodities. There was no, very little green, to say the least, all right? Now, the FTSE, folks, was up today 1.22% on the day, all right? I'm serious, 1.22%. Now, why would the FTSE be up 1.22% when the British pound sterling seems to be on some uneven keel footing, to say the least? It's because, folks, no one wants to be holding the bag whenever currency is declining in value. So the first thing people do is they run to assets to try to hedge any kind of potential inflation or deflation or any kind of devaluing of the currency, anything to that capacity. They're going to go move into assets, and, of course, one of which is stocks, equities, commodities, so on and so forth. So this is why you had a run today in the FTSE, up 1.22%. Give me a damn break. And not to mention, the FTSE's done pretty good for the year, to say the least, considering you had the European Union claiming that there was going to be economic calamity if Britannia voted Brexit, which, has not been the case thus far. For the year, folks, if you were investing in the FTSE, the FTSE is up 13.92% on the year up to date. So the FTSE's been a fairly decent investment. The DAX was also up. I wouldn't say it was up. It was up, but I think this is another case of the jitters as it relates to Deutsche Bank. No one really knows what the hell the implications is as it relates to this scenario. Every investor has their eyes peeled to seeing what the hell is going to happen. For you folks that are unaware, I would strongly advise you to keep yourself abreast of the Deutsche Bank potential default, which could have a contagion that not only spreads throughout the region in Europe, but also into America, Asian markets. It could be bad for everybody. But keep that in mind. And moreover, I think that the investors out there in DAX in Germany are saying they want to get the hell out of any kind of currency that either the euro or anything German-related, and they're going right into the equities themselves. DAX is up 1.01% on the day. So, you got the FTSE, the DAX up, both 1%. All right, even the French CAC. The French CAC was up 0.12% on the day. And let me tell you, the French ain't got nothing to celebrate about. I mean, seriously, all right? I mean, no offense if you're French. Oh, yeah, croissant. I'm sorry, but, man, let me tell you, you guys and your country is literally withering away. And to be honest with you, it seems as if France is complicit. The people of France want it to happen. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Anyway, listen, let's get down to the market, shall we? Okay, because we saw nothing but red everywhere. Man, it was a bloody Monday if you happen to be holding anything with the exception of very few certain positions. I'm serious. People were selling off today. And the reason they were selling off, folks, is because currencies around the world seem a little precarious, as we just stated, in the increases in the equities markets in the FTSE and the DAX. So as a result, what do you have here? You have people running at the United States dollar. All right, you've got people, cashing out. They're holding the United States dollar. Everything's raising, for Christ's sake, as it relates to the currency in the United States dollar. And if the U.S. dollar raises in value, well, then you're going to see a decrease in everything. All right, I mean, seriously. I mean, when the dollar rises in value, that means that equities, commodities, everything should decrease because the value of the dollar has gone up. And this is what you're seeing reflected right now as the market sees it today. So let's go ahead and get to Dow Jones Industrials. A very little green in the Dow Jones Industrials. I think that the only thing that was on the decent plus side was DuPont, if I'm not mistaken. Travelers Insurance took it on the teeth. It was the lowest stock in this particular index. Anyway, Dow Jones Industrials down today. Very weird market. Very weird market today. It just goes to show you the investors don't even know their asses from their elbow any longer, in my opinion. I mean, literally, investing has gone out the window. A traditional investment has gone out the window. That's why And let me tell you, after I do the rundown on the stocks, I want to encourage everybody that wants to participate in stocks. I'm going to tell you a way to do it, all right? And let me tell you, the company that I am trying to advise people or forward people to, they're not paying me. This is not an advertisement. I just think that their service is great. I think that everybody who is wanting to be an investor or wants to potentially high frequency trade frequently, more than the $25,000 limit that is given to traditional brokerage accounts. I'm going to give you a brokerage company that literally is right up the working man's alley or the beginning investor's alley, all right? Anyway, look, weird market today. I wouldn't even call it helter-skelter. I call it uncertainty. You can tell these investors don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just like, let me go ahead and cash out. Let me go ahead and cash out right now. And let me hold my cash. Anyway, Dow Jones Industrials is down today, 54.30 points, a percentage decrease of 0.30%, closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at 18,253.85 points for the Dow Jones Industrial. Let me tell you, the investors this morning were actually waiting for the U.S. manufacturing data to come out. And I anticipated that if there was going to be any kind of a positivity as it related to the manufacturing data, that you'd see some level of increase in the equities markets. Or if it wasn't, you were going to see an increase in the commodities market. No. Right now, folks, it seems cash is king. Cash is king. As of this moment, everybody's running at the United States dollar. And it's reflected in the equities markets in Europe. The equities markets in Europe are up 1% today. And let me tell you, the currencies of those markets are dog crap, with all due respect. And that's why everybody's running to the United States dollar. United States dollar increases in value. All right? And as a result, you have a decrease all around. Equities, commodities, all around. Unbelievable. That's why I tell you, folks, make sure to have cash on hand. Because I'm telling you, at any point, at any time, this market could just collapse right from under everybody. That's why I don't hold any positions long-term unless I bought them like at least 10 or 15 years ago. Because everything at this point in time is inflated in this equities market. This is and I keep saying this is an asset bubble. All right? This is a consequence of the Federal Reserve and the United States government continuously spending, continuously printing money. We have so many legal tender dollars outstanding out in the economy right now. And a lot of people are holding those outstanding currency notes, those outstanding dollars. Now, they're not going to put them in their mattress. They're not going to put it in a bank because you ain't going to get jack crap for it, for Christ's sake, all right? So, in my personal opinion, I would stay away from any kind of potential investment in the long term right now because I think everything is overinflated. Now, plays that could be made potentially for the long term, people need to look at the IPO market and take a look at these IPOs and whether or not they have a business model that not only can gain profitability but sustain it for a little while. Those are opportunities. I think ETFs. I think people need to do their homework on their ETFs. Those are potential long-term opportunities, especially if there's any kind of downturn on the market. All right? And I'm talking the equities market because the equities are going to be the ones that are going to take it in the teeth. Real estate market's going to take it in the teeth. The currency market, as a consequence, will take it in the teeth. And what everybody's going to do, they're going to jump to whatever's a safe investment. They're going to jump to gold. They're going to jump to silver. They're going to jump to commodities. Hell, they're going to jump to Bitcoin. That's why I keep tweeting the price every day on my Twitter account. If you follow me on Twitter, they're going to run to anything so that they don't lose money. I mean, that's why these markets are somewhat semi-easy to predict unless these investors don't know their ass from their elbow. And you can read it in this market. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, the manufacturing data that came out today, folks, I didn't think it was horrible, all right? I thought it was somewhat positive. And, I mean, compared to the decrease that we saw last month, and let me tell you, the decrease that we saw in manufacturing last month, it wasn't reflected in the equities markets last month, all right? It wasn't reflected in the equities market. So I figured that if we saw any kind of positivity in this month, because we saw a slight retraction or unexpected retraction last month, we would see some kind of run either in the equities or in the commodities if it had to be bad news. Let me tell you something, folks. These damn investors don't know they don't know what's going to happen, because some of these people read this and said, "Oh, this is a decent report. Let me go ahead and buy into this market. It may be bottoming out at this point in time." Other investors read the report and said that it wasn't that good and it was bad news, and others thought that it was maybe too good news and that could potentially spawn even that much more of a more nearing, looming interest rate rising by the Federal Reserve. So literally the investment community doesn't know how to freaking interpret this data. It's in the goddamn market. We can read it. Everybody's cashing out. Everybody's cashing out, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let me go ahead and go to the S&P. And let me tell you, folks, I don't know if you read this article that everybody pretty much has Trump winning the election minus a bull run in the month of October for the S&P 500. Now, if you have not read this article, I strongly advise you to look it up. Say, Trump wins, and then put S&P 500 run or something. You should be able to find that article. And let me tell you, I didn't like hearing that article because it seems to me that these damn investment firms, these mutual funds, these hedge fund managers, these money managers, they could easily sit here and sandbag this goddamn market for the next couple of days, which I'm anticipating as well. This is another factor that you got to factor in when you're trying to invest in this market. Why are we seeing nothing but red? Why are we seeing nothing but decreases, both in equities and commodities? I mean, look, I get it. The cash is king right now, but the dollar ain't that great. All right? Seriously, I mean, it ain't that great. So, I mean, I'm telling you, what is it? Could it be some collusion with the investment community to try to sandbag the month of October, and then as we get closer to the middle of October, we start seeing an unbelievable rally? Specifically in the S&P, because this is what this article entailed, which was an interesting article. I don't necessarily believe it, but you see, they put this stuff out there so that people can kind of have it incepted in their minds. And I'm telling you, folks, I'm not putting much credence into this, but I would watch the S&P at this point in time. All right? I don't know how much more of a bull run you could put on it. I think that right now the index at 2161 is way overvalued. But then again, who's looking, right, in this goddamn stupid idiot market? Excuse my French. Anyway, let's go to the S&P. It is down today, 0.33% decrease on the day today for the S&P. Down 7.07 points, 0.07 points. Once again, closing out at 2,161.20 points for the S&P 500. The NASDAQ, which is, of course, comprised of most of the tech stocks that everybody, that everybody's out here, hooking up and, taking advantage of, which is another inflated sector. I cannot believe that it's over 5,000, but hey, who's looking? Anyway, it is down today, down 0.21%, down 0.21% on the day, decreased 11.13 points, closing out the NASDAQ at 5,300.88 points on the day for the NASDAQ. Now, once again, nothing but red on the equities markets, and we're going to go and cover the commodities because you could tell that all the increases that we saw last week and the past couple of weeks, these investors are cashing out. They're taking profits. And not to mention, the level of uncertainty can be felt. And you can just look at a damn chart today. Just look at a damn day's chart and you can see it. I mean, you can tell they're panicking. They don't know what the hell to do. All right? We're getting close to the end of the year. All right? Freaking holidays are coming around. These idiots don't know what they're doing. Now, folks, I know that I've had a lot of people ask me, well, Ghost, how do I get started in investing, right? I mean, how do I get started? I mean, I want to day trade. And look, folks, if you've been listening to my broadcast, I've been appealing to the listeners to tweet or Facebook message or email the Trump campaign and try to encourage him to basically take off the $25,000 minimum rule for one to be able to day trade or high frequency trade. Meaning, if you want to trade more than, I believe it's, 3 times in a 5-day period, which is unfreaking believable. All right, if you want to trade more than 3 times in a 5-day period, you now have to have $25,000 in your brokerage account, which completely isolates small working people. All right, potential budding investors, potential capitalists that are missing ample opportunity in obtaining liquidity that is in this volatile market. Now, for you folks that don't understand, once again, what liquidity is, that means money that's there to be taken from the market because of the fluctuating prices throughout the day, throughout the week, within the stock market. I mean, just take a look at these charts on some of these damn stocks, folks. Take a look at them, all right? All you have to do as an investor is understand when the hell to get in on some of those dips so that you can profit when the damn thing starts peaking up top, starts making a mountain chart, baby. You understand what I'm saying? And you see, it has pissed me off to no end that the regular American capitalist that doesn't have $25,000 to put into a brokerage account, it makes me sick that these people can't partake, especially in today's Barack Obama BS economy. It just makes me sick that these people cannot participate in trading in the same way as the damn people on Wall Street. These people on Wall Street, not only are they trading and like holding shares for, 2 minutes, a minute, then they're selling and then they're moving on, buying a share, holding it for 10 minutes, they see it go up 50 cents, they sell off, they move on. Everyone should be able to have the opportunity and the tools necessary to be able to do this legally. It shouldn't be exclusive to the damn idiots on Wall Street that helped cause a lot of the problems that we are now witnessing today, that got the bailouts that Barack Obama gave them in stimulus package 2. So, folks, I have to thank somebody within the the Ghost Inner Circle for forwarding me this particular company, which is just starting off, which is just getting up off the ground, and it's called U Stock Trade. That is the letter U and then stocktrade.com. The letter U, the word stock, trade.com, all together. There's no hyphens or anything of that nature. Folks, this is probably a dream come true for independent investors that want to start trading like an actual trader in Wall Street, all right, without being bogged down or prohibited from doing so because the brokerage firm that you're at currently won't let you trade more than 3 times in a 5-day period, all right, for whatever goddamn reason. It's ridiculous, all right? Now, the reason that you can do this at U Stock Trade is it participates itself in something called an alternative trade system. They have a pretty decent video about it explaining to you what it is.
Napa Auto Parts wants to know, what makes today's new cars so smart? Is it the questionably useful Wi-Fi connectivity? Could it be the giant, confusing touchscreens you should probably stop playing with while driving? Or perhaps voice-activated everything that never seems to listen very well? The answer, of course, is none of the above. Click the banner to see the smartest car available today.
But anyway, because it is a private, when you trade with U Stock Trade, it is a private network. It has no broker. And the way it works is if you want to buy a stock, somebody within the U Stock Trade, all right, somebody within the U Stock Trade network will have those shares and sell them to each other in the network. Now, if there's nobody to buy those shares, there is a liquidity provider that actually comes in and actually purchase those shares. I mean, it is an unbelievable, great system. Their fulcrum phrase is bringing Wall Street to Main Street. Now, what's so beautiful about this, folks, is that you can trade equities, ETFs. Now, you cannot. I don't believe you could short on this particular service. I know you cannot trade options. I know that you cannot trade on the OTC. So, and look, I don't even cover the goddamn OTC because I think it's ridiculous. I don't like it. All right, maybe penny stock traders out there in Canada make a lot of money, but out here in America, the OTC is I don't like it. I don't touch it. That's why you never hear me covering it. All right. So no OTC, no options, but you can trade equities and ETFs. And the beautiful part about it is, folks, is that there are no minimum accounts. I mean, you could literally start with $100. All right, you could start with $100. And if you wanted to move in and out of stocks all day in an attempt to try to get $10 here, $20 here, $30 here, and at the end of the day, you either doubled or more than doubled your damn investment into $100, you can do that with this service. They will not freeze your brokerage account. All right, they will not freeze your brokerage account if you happen to, do more than 3 trades in a 5-day period. All right, I mean, this is a great service. This is putting the tools in the average, everyday working capitalist's hands here. All right. Now, the only reason that I'm promoting this, and they are not paying me, they're not advertising. Hopefully, they will at some point, but they're not doing it, and they don't really need to do it because what I want to do is promote their service so that they can be successful, because this needs to be, I think that every working person, everybody who just wants to put whatever they have saved up, $100, $200, $500, all right, and be able to put that into an account and be able to trade like the big boys, trade like the Wall Street traders, this is the service for you. It's unbelievable. And not to mention, even if you're not even sure about stock trading, if you're not even sure about putting up your own money, they have a service at ustocktrade.com where you can create a practice account. That's right. You can practice. All right? You can go and see, and if you have any kind of skill in the investment field by practicing on their practice service, folks. I mean, let me tell you, this is why I'm promoting this service, folks, because I strongly advise everybody to go out there, if not practice, try to get an account, $100, $500. I mean, this service is for you, man. All right, seriously. All right, ustocktrade.com. Unbelievable. Thanks to the person that forwarded me that information within the inner circle. I really appreciate it. Very, very good service, and not to mention, I hope that everybody takes advantage of that, because I'm telling you this right now. I mean, this is putting the tools of literally Wall Street in your hands. And I'm glad that somebody forwarded this to me, because I'm telling you, I think everybody should partake in market trading to some capacity, all right? Now, the reason that they can't call it high-frequency trading or day trading is because it's all legal jargon as it relates to the SEC and that sort of thing. So they can't really claim that it's day trading or high-frequency trading, but there is no limits on trading no matter what your goddamn account is, all right? You could trade 100 trades a day if you wanted to, if you only got $100 in your damn account. The only thing that you need is you need to have whatever cash that you want to trade in your account. All right, so whatever you want to make a trade that day, you better have the cash in your account to do so. And moreover, folks, before I move on, the most beautiful part about it is the cost is $1 a month, all right, and $1 a trade. I mean, oh, good God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? $1 a trade? I mean, you can't beat this stuff, man. You can't beat it. $1 a month, $1 a trade. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable, man. Anyway, man, look, I'm just going to go ahead and let everybody know about this place, because I want everybody to go in. Even if you've got to be over 18, you got to have a Social Security number, and unfortunately you have to be a resident of the United States. But let me tell you, that's all you need. You can go right in and start trading, see what you can do. All right, you've been here in the markets. I've been bringing back the first hour. All right, let's go out, put some money out there, man. Let's see what's going on. Anyway, let me go ahead and get to the commodities, and then we'll go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs. Commodities also kind of took it on the teeth today, to say the least, all right, with the exception of oil. even though I thought that possibly the situation with Libya not being part of the OPEC freeze and them being, being able to just manufacture however many barrels of oil they want is rather interesting and could be a potential wrench in this run in oil here. That's why I was telling people, watch their positions as it relates to Libya, all right? As it pertains to Libya and their exemption into the oil cuts that OPEC has produced, all right? Seriously. Anyway, let me go ahead and get to commodities here. WTI sweet crude was up. Kind of a weird day in the oil markets. Kind of a weird day in every market today. It was up, though, 41 cents, a percentage increase of 0.85% on the day, closing out WTI sweet crude at $48.65 per barrel of oil. Brent crude, of course, folks, is the crude oil consumed by Europe. It was up today 1.18%. And, of course, this is reflective of a little bit of European investors running away from their currencies and putting it into assets. This is why you saw such a big jump out here in Brent crude. It is up 1.18%, a change of 59 cents increase on the day, closing out Brent crude at $50.78 per barrel of Brent crude oil. All right. Let me see. We've got some increases in gasoline. It was up modestly 0.51%. If you remember last Friday, gasoline took it on the teeth. So we shall see. I have seen modest gains, or I should say modest increases in the gas prices out here at San Antonio. So, pump your gas, because I don't know what this oil market has in store, but we shall see. All right. Heating oil is still up modestly, folks, even after, talking about all those increases last week, beginning last Monday. It was up 1%, 1.5% every day last week. It is still up 0.94%. And as I stated, folks, this is a move to always consider whenever it comes down to around this time when the summer is ending and the first cool front enters into America and starts chilling the hell out of everybody. This is a decent move to be making on producer stock plays, ETFs, anything related to heating oil, all right? Now let's get to metals, shall we? Come on, let's get to the metals. We got gold down today, which is ironic, right? I mean, you would think that you would see an increase in metals since we saw such a decrease in goddamn equities today. I mean, traditionally you'd see that. But once again, a run on the dollar, the currency markets are very, very peculiar, for Christ's sake. That's why you've got so many investors coming in, cashing out in American bucks. That's what's increasing the value of the American dollar. And you're seeing it here reflected in the goddamn prices of everything in these markets, all right? Gold is down $3.10, a percentage decrease of 0.24% on the day, closing out gold at $1,314 per troy ounce of gold. Now, silver took it on the teeth today, folks. Good God. I mean, good God! I'm still bullish on silver, folks, but once again, it's this run on the dollar that's causing all these decreases in everything. Everything. Anyway, let me move on. We got silver down today, 36 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.87%. I mean, good God. Oh, my God. Jeez, you see these investors, they don't know what the hell they're doing, man. They're just stupid. Anyway, silver's closing out today at $18.86 per troy ounce of silver. Once again, I'm still bullish on silver, folks. We're just seeing this temporary blip in the run on this dollar, all right? Because I don't see why this dollar run, I don't see why it's even possible, to be honest with you. I mean, look at our economy, man. It's fledgling, for Christ's sake. It's fledgling out here. Now, let's get to the agriculture here. Let's get to corn. We talked about it last week that when the crop report came out, it talked about a shortage or potential shortage in corn. More bushels of corn went missing last month than anticipated, and that was reflected last Friday when the report came out. It increased last Friday. I think it was in 2+%. Well, that's the same thing it's reflected today, folks. Corn is up 2.75% on the day, so be expecting corn prices to go up. Wheat, for whatever reason, we saw some increases as the report came out last week as it pertains to wheat. I guess investors are taking out, selling out at this point in time, taking profits on wheat. It was down, unanticipated, 1.62% on the day for wheat. Now, I'm still bullish on wheat, folks. If you're playing an ETF, if you're playing a wheat producer, manufacturer, these are the lowest wheat prices that we've seen in at least a few years. I think this December contract, we're going to see a run on this December contract as we start getting closer to the deadline of that particular situation. So if you happen to be holding something at ETF related or stock related, hold on to those shares. You're probably going to be benefited generously here within the next month and a half as this December contract gets closer and closer to its deadline. And look, I don't think that this price is also reflecting a lot of this natural disasters that are going to be impending here on the nation. We've got Category 5 hurricane that we don't know where the hell it's going. So I think everybody needs to take that in consideration as it relates to this wheat play as well. I'm still bullish on it, but you could tell that investors retracted based upon taking damn profits. Now, aside from wheat, folks, I also said that oats and rough rice were going to see an increase. And you see, this is why this is such a peculiar situation as it relates to wheat, because literally wheat is, a sister to the grain, to the other grains in this particular category. Wheat, oat, rice, corn, so it's a very weird market. You could tell that there's not too many traders, obviously, trading wheat. But I did say oats as well was going to have a decent showing as it related to the crop report, folks. And let me tell you, look at oats. Jesus Christ, look at oats. And I'm not talking about Hall & Oates, all right? Look at freaking oats, for Christ's sake. Up 2.66% on the day. Good God. And that was based on an anticipated shortage that I had been researching, which I also anticipated for wheat. But I guess the storage of the particular wheat crop of the December contract didn't look as bleak as people anticipated. But I still think you're going to see some generous profits in wheat, folks. We got some things headed down to certain areas of wheat producers in the United States that are going to affect demand, or excuse me, it's going to affect supply is what I'm going to say. It's going to affect supply. And if a Category 5 hurricane does hit anywhere within the East Coast, the Gulf, anywhere to that capacity, you can be very well sure that most of these commodities are going to go up. So these are the kind of plays that you got to think about as it relates to making future plays. Okay. Now I did say rough rice once again was also going to see an increase. It did. It is up again, 1.82% on the day for rough rice. I also said there was a run on soybean because there is a definite shortage in soybean, folks. That was reflected midweek last week. The freaking profits are continuing on. It is up 1.99% on the day for soybean. Soybean oil was slightly down today. It is down 0.60%. And canola, after seeing negativity all last week, it is up modestly today, 0.50%. Now let's go ahead and get to the softs, folks. Now, we did see some increases in cocoa, which is the base for chocolate for all you damn sweet toothers out there. It was up for most of last week, up until about Thursday and Friday is when we started seeing selling offs in cocoa. But it is up today, 1.16% on the day for cocoa. Who else do we got going on over here? We got coffee. Now, folks, we had seen some increases in coffee for the past couple of weeks. We started seeing the decrease Thursday and Friday, and we are continuing to see the decrease in coffee. It is down today, 2.64% on the day. I wonder if that's going to be reflected on your Starbucks bill, huh? Oh, my God. Anyway, we're starting to also see some sell-offs in sugar. We talked about last week that sugar was at a 4-year high. All right, 4-year high, and we're finally starting to see sell-offs there as well, folks. The sell-off is happening. I'm telling you, you can tell investors are taking profits. I mean, you can just tell, for Christ's sake, they're taking profits right now. All right, it is down 1.43% on the day for sugar. All right, OJ, oh my God. I mean, you're talking about taking profits. We saw OJ up most of the week last week at 2+ percentage points every single day up until Friday. And then Friday, I believe we were down about, I think, a percentage point plus. Now, all of a sudden, man, like I said, investors taking out profits. They're going after the dollar. The dollar raising in value is causing a lot of these investors to get the hell out of all kinds of positions. Orange juice is down 3.95% on the day. Good God! But let me tell you, you might want to eyeball this play here, all right? Depending on where this hurricane, this is a Category 5 hurricane. I read on the Drudge Report 40 inches of rain expected in certain areas. So you mean to tell me wherever this hits, any kind of production of agriculture is completely destroyed, all right? So, I mean, keep that in mind. I don't want that to happen, but these are the kinds of things that you have to worry about as a capitalist, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're going to have to pay the extra price at the market, so why not profit on the potential when you can see that it's going to happen? And I'm telling you, orange juice is a play here. If something happens in Florida, you know, if Florida goes, something happens, I mean, something can happen. This Category 5 hurricane could literally change these equities markets considerably. Mark my word, they could change it considerably. Anyway, cotton is up today, 0.65%. Lumber finally taking a decrease. I don't know what the hell was going on with lumber, for Christ's sake. It had been up freaking 1.5%, 1.25% every goddamn day last week. It was down today, folks, 0.45%. Rubber is up 0.37%, and ethanol taking an increase today. It is up 1.81% on the day for ethanol. Now let's get to livestock, shall we? Livestock was pretty much flat all day today, folks, because once again, this is an investor cash out Monday market. I mean, this is what you want to call this. When you have stuff like this, when commodities and equities are down, and there's barely any green to be able to get tip money. Even if you're day trading in this market, it's hard to even get tip money, for Christ's sake, as it relates to these types of flat markets. It's because everybody's cashing out, man. They're cashing out, taking profits. The dollar is strong right now, and you can't blame the investors for taking profits and trying to hold cash, man. You can't blame them. Anyway, live cattle is down today, 0.15%. Pretty modest decrease. Still a decrease on the day. Cattle feeder is down 0.31% on the day. And lean hogs, folks, it is up modestly. And once again, I said that this is a decent play to be made here. Lean hogs are at a pretty downward slide as it relates to the price is concerned. The demand is fair. I think that we're going to continue to see demand as we move into this month, October, which is National Pork Month. And I also think that we're going to see increases as we get closer to the holidays. And when the holidays happen, everybody needs a ham bone, Everybody likes a little ham going on during the holidays. So anyway, it is up today, 0.45% on the day for lean hog futures. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. Anyway, folks, once again, I strongly advise everybody, use stock trade. U stock trade. The letter U, the word stock, trade.com all together. Go check them out, folks. I strongly advise anybody, if you got an extra $100 lying around and you want to be able to put it in something and be able to test your skills, see if you can find liquidity. If you got $500, if you got $1,000, for Christ's sake, whatever you have, think about it. It's $1 a month, $1 a trade. I mean, you cannot beat that, for Christ's sake. And there is no market, there's no trade limits. All right, you can trade 100 times a day with $100 in your goddamn account. It is that beautiful. You understand that? It is that beautiful, and it is made for the working class capitalist. All right? Seriously, if you are a working capitalist, all right, you go out, you want to make some more money. You want to go out, you want to increase your net worth. You want to try to see if you can do something. Hell, even if you don't want to, trade 100 times in one day, even if you want to value invest, even if you want to just go in and be like, look, I'm going to just gradually every month, get a blue chip stock that has high dividends, and I'm just going to continue to value invest every month whenever I got $100, $200, $300. I'm telling you this right now. I think that it's great. All right. I mean, if you're a beginning capitalist, it is great, all right? I'm serious. I'm not joking. I mean, if you want to get, into the day trader-like mindset, you can do that with this service. If you want to, just go in and value invest, you can do that with this service. It's a great service, and I think that every working-class capitalist should be able to go and partake in it. Now, I know I got a lot of European listeners that are suggesting to me, hey, do you know of a European trading platform that, offers similar like services? I surely don't. I'm sorry. I will try to research and look into that because I know I have a lot of European investors, a lot of European listeners listening in. I will research that as soon as possible because I think that the Europeans should be able to partake in, some of the stock volatility out there, especially in their markets. Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and give me my drink, for Christ. Let me get some to drink here. Oh, yeah, right now I've got a little bit of Johnny Walker Blue Label. Oh, yeah. Although, you know what? I'm thinking about possibly stopping buying Johnny Walker as it pains me. It pains me to do. But I saw a goddamn commercial recently with Johnny Walker promoting the refugee situation. Seriously, promoting the refugee situation out there in Europe, and I think that's just pathetic. So if that's what they're going to do with the money that people go and they go and buy, this great product of blended Scotch, well then screw that. I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to get a Taskler or what was that? I'll find one, a Belveni. Maybe I'll start drinking Belveni aged 15 plus, all right, or something like that. Anyway, cheers to everybody out there. Cheers to the capitalists, all right? Cheers to the capitalist army. And cheers to all those that are, going out there and realizing that capitalism is the only way that will allow you to take your skills, your prowess, your ambition, and to be able to have you carve out your own destiny in life. Cheers to you, folks, all right? Man, I'm going to miss that taste. But there's a bunch of scotches out there, folks. You know what I mean? I mean, it's no skin off my you-know-what. So that's all there is to it, all right? I mean, tell you, as I've always said, where you spend your money is a political statement, all right? And if these companies want to be political, if they want to go and participate in kind of political causes, they need to realize that they're taking a very serious risk on isolating potential loyal brand consumers and have them completely just forget about them and never buy them again, which is typically the bread and butter of every goddamn business is your main customers, all right? Always remember that as a business owner, all right? All right, always remember that, for Christ's sake. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Anyway, as I'm talking about this particular hurricane, it seems as if I have no idea what the hell's going on. Drudge just put out a report that North Carolina, Florida, talking about they're already declaring state of emergencies for possible hurricane. This Hurricane Matthew. Man, why do these hurricanes have to have such fruity-ass names? Matthew. Hurricane Matthew. Hi, Matthew. Jesus Christ. Anyway, look, here it is. Thanks, John Trubach, for giving me the link. Here it is. Florida and North Carolina, state emergency, both producer states, folks. All right, both producer states. Remember, that's why I keep telling you about these commodities. All right? So even though you see some decreases in a lot of these these shares, or these commodities here because of the run on the dollar, If there's some devastation that happens in these two states, if it extends into Florida, if it goes up to the East Coast, it's going to be reflected in these commodities prices. So that's why you always want to make sure that you have, you have a little money in everything so that you can be able to profit. Baby, that's what you do, baby. It's what you do.
Napa Auto Parts wants to know, what makes today's new cars so smart? Is it the questionably useful Wi-Fi connectivity? Could it be the giant, confusing touchscreens you should probably stop playing with while driving? Or perhaps voice-activated everything that never seems to listen very well? The answer, of course, is none of the above. Click the banner to see the smartest car available today.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs before we get anything else. Shall we, all right? And for you folks that don't know, all you've got to do is go to my Twitter account right now, all right? Right now, before you, or if you want a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast, go to my Twitter account. It is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost is the name, and retweet the tweet that says, True Capitalist Radio now live, baby. All right, True Capitalist Radio now live. You retweet that tweet, I will go ahead and give you a shout-out live right here on the broadcast, all right? Anyway, do we got any shout-outs there, engineer? All right, well, let's go ahead and get to Twitter shout-outs right now. All right, we got Supa. What's going on to Supa? We got Hillary's lizard skin. What's going on? We got Benton Bannon in the house. Popeye in the place. What's going on to the chefist? How you doing, man? Johnny Deck in the house. How you doing, man? Oh, you got Swedish Capitalist in the place. What's going on? Who else do we have going on? Once again, you want a Twitter shout-out, just retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, the tweet that states True Capitalist Radio now live, all right? We've got Fight Me in Real Life Ghost. Oh, Jesus. You don't want to do that, boy. I'm telling you that right now. You don't want to do that. I mean, I am bad for your health, boy. You understand what I'm saying? Don't just. You know that pisses me off. Every time you sons of bitches try to check me on the internet here, it pisses me off because if we were in a damn bar room, I wouldn't even ask questions. You understand what I'm saying? I'd make sure to put your freaking nose in the back of your head is what I would do. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. I'd make sure to break your freaking jaw if you came out here and talked garbage to me, all right? Son of a bitch. We got Metroid Junkie. What's going on? Espresso Reborn in the house. What's going on the boat? How you doing, boat? We've got Deplorable Biff in the place. We got Quitesh Productions. Pulverizing Pancake. What the hell does that mean? Jesus Christ. We got Giuliano Williams. We got Remington in the house. How you doing? We got Anna the Wizard, Big Tough Capitalist, Cask Strength in the place. How you doing, Cask Strength? We're going to continue going on. Once again, you want a Twitter shout-out, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, baby. It's that simple. Who else we got? We got Dorito Burrito in the house. Glad Not in Barroom. I'm sure you're glad not in a bar room. Are you kidding me? And we got Shower Guy. Get that asshole like a shower guy. We got Hans Gubensmits, for Christ's sake. Ghost F. Mengele. That's not funny, asshole, all right? That's not funny at all. Johnny Jihad Blue Label. I mean, look, I'm serious. That's not funny, but I'm serious. I can't believe Johnny Walker would be promoting this goddamn refugee crap. Good God. Anyway, we got Southern Red in the house. How you doing? We got Strictly Diesel, Novelty Best in the place. CDI Fan 237. What's going on? We got Bacon Gaming HD. We got the Swedish Rebel. You shill trade. What the hell are you talking about? Look, they're not paying me to say anything about you stock trade. They're not promoting. All right. I'm just literally letting everybody know that wants to partake in some frequency, or excuse me, I shouldn't say that, in some non-limiting trading and you only have a limited amount of money to be able to partake in, $100, $500, it doesn't matter. They're not going to limit you to 3 trades in a 5-day period or any of that other crap. Anyway, we've got Hungarian vote apathy. Yeah, did y'all hear about that, man? I don't even want to get into that because I know that pisses off a lot of the Europeans, you know. But, yeah, you Europeans know about the immigration situation in Hungary, for Christ's sake. I mean, but of course the vote is not applicable, even though less people voted to enter into the goddamn EU. But the vote's not applicable. Anyway, we got Cuba Pudding Jr. in the house. We've got the Boogie of San Hambonio. The Boogie of San Hambonio. Shut up, man. Look, this town is starting to grow on me a little bit, all right? It's starting to grow on me just a tad bit, just for heaven's sake, all right? But I do want to go back home. Still, I want to go home. I want to go home. Anyway, we got KGB agent Alcal. How you doing? We got anarcho-capitalist in the place. Who else do we got going on here? We got Z Frostwire in the house. We got the MySpace Mexican. How you doing to the MySpace Mexican? Who else we got here? We got Fluttershy is true talent. Shut up, you stupid moron. We got Trump and Capitalist in the house. How you doing, man? We've got Bowtie 424. How you doing? We got San Antonio Furry Mafia. Don't even go there. Seriously, man. Don't even go there. I do have to admit, San Antonio's got a lot of fat bastards that do this cosplay. Now, look, hey, you want to do cosplay, it's your prerogative. You can do whatever you want to do, but, why don't you pick a vice, all right? I'm serious, all right? I mean, you can't be fat in the ass and then pretend to be some superhero at the same time. I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a fattist. I'm saying, hey, if you want to be a fat ass, go ahead, but stop thinking that you're looking like Superman, all right? You fat, jelly-ass, pot-bellied piece of fat-in-the-ass crap. Anyway, we got Pipes in the house. We're going on to Pipes. Pray Florida sinks. What the hell is that? Are you kidding me? Pray Florida sinks? Good God. Ghost Rob Kim. Shut up, all right? Kim Kardashian. And we're going to talk about that later on in the broadcast as well. What's going on to Chris Vide? Archangel in the house. How you doing? We got Adventure in the place. Look, I'm only going to take a couple more of these because I can already see some of these are starting to get really obnoxious. Y'all are talking about, hoping Florida sinks and all this other crap. I mean, I can already see where you idiots are going. All right? Furries will end ghost. All right? Jesus Christ. Shut up, man. Slave auction on 6th Street, asshole. Jesus Christ, man. We got body pillows and Pampers. I mean, what the hell are you idiots doing, man, all right? What the hell are you idiots doing? Seriously, stop it! Stop it! Wait a Jews suing TCR. Jews suing TCR. No! Look! God damn it, I said I was sorry! I said I was sorry. I didn't mean it, man. I didn't mean to say JewTube. I'm sorry. You idiots, they never gonna let me live it down, for Christ's sake, man. I did not mean to say JewTube. God damn it, man. I didn't mean to say JewTube. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Jews suing TCR. I didn't mean to say it, man. Good God. I didn't mean to say it, man. Happy Rosh Hashanah, all right? How you doing? Happy Rosh Hashanah L'chaim, okay? Give me a break. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say JewTube. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. We got Sergeant Yoda. Cuck, Texas, 4931. Shut up. I don't want to hear about UT right now, all right? Shut up. I don't want to hear about UT right now. That's the last thing I want to hear. Ghost is Guy Fieri. Oh, oh, my God, no. Oh, my God, no. Drone strike for TCR. You son of a... God damn it. Don't even kid around about that, man. You son of a bitch. Don't you even kid around about that, man. Don't you even kid around about that. It's not funny. That's not funny, man. That's not funny at all, man. Don't kid around about that. Drone strike, TCR. Do not kid around about that, you son of a bitch. That's not funny. That's a serious threat nowadays. You know that, boy? That's a serious goddamn threat. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Seriously, asshole, do not kid around about that, man. That's serious business, ass crack. Jesus Christ. What's going on at Czech Capital? See, these idiots, they want me dead. You see this? These are the kind of fans I've got. They want me dead. Jesus Christ. We got freaking the Smiler. What's going on? Jesus Christ. Who else we got? We got markets equals sleep time. Well, then don't listen. How about that, you sorry sack of useless waste of human life? Don't listen. Don't listen, then, if you don't like the goddamn markets. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, we are now into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I'm your host, the man they call goes, yada, yada, yada. Look, I am not going to put up with a crap from you troll terrorist or cyber vermin on this Monday. I'm telling you this right now, all right? All right, I mean, I can already tell this is a carpet-munching Monday, all right? I'm not taking it. I'm not taking this crap, all right? So you won't keep this up. I'm out of here. I am out. I'm serious. You keep this up, I'm out of here. I don't need to be here to be chastised and besmirched. I'm an important person, all right? I'm somebody. All right? I'm an important person. I don't need you people to sit here and make me feel any less of a person. And, you know, I've noticed that's what you people like to do to me. I'm your punching bag. I'm your punching bag, and you know what? I don't really appreciate it, man. What if I wasn't around to be your punching bag anymore? How would you like that, huh? How would you like that? How would you like that? Jesus Christ, man. I'm going to take a couple of more of these Twitter shout-outs, and I'm moving the hell on, man. We've got Johnny Walker Refugee Label. Jesus Christ. Shut up, man, all right? Shut up. Inner Circle of Autism. Why, you son of a... God damn it, don't you talk about the inner circle. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. That's my family, those are my friends. Those are my friends. Don't you dare talk about it, boy. You're going to talk about my friends, you sack of crap. Just for that, no more Twitter shout-outs for you sons of bitches. How do you like that, huh? How do you like a little bit of that? No more Twitter shout-outs for you sons of bitches. You're going to make fun of my friends. Don't make fun of my friends. Give me the goddamn mic. Give me the... Don't you dare make fun of my friends again. Don't you dare, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. You know what? Give me my drink. Give me my goddamn drink, man. Those are my friends. Jesus Christ. Where the hell was I at, engineer? God damn it. All right. Yeah, that's right. I was getting over the markets. Now it's time to go into the news section of the broadcast here. Jesus Christ, I'm so pissed off at, I don't even really want to do this broadcast today. I mean, seriously, I really do not want to do it. I just don't. I don't want to do it. I could be doing anything else, all right? I mean, I'd rather be going out cruising around out here in San Hambonio looking for taco places or something than sitting here being besmirched by you people, all right? Seriously, man. I'd rather be accosted by a barefoot Mexican kid coming up to my car at a red light soliciting me for a goddamn candy apple than to be putting up here with you people. Jeez, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'd rather be doing anything else, for Christ's sake. Anything else, man. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. I mean, who else could take this kind of crap, man? Seriously, man. Anyway, folks, let me get to the news here. The media, all right? The media is throwing everything at Donald Trump, folks. Have you seen it? I mean, good God. Taxes. Oh, he's got ties to Cuba. Oh, the New York prosecutor is going to freeze the Trump Foundation and its work. I mean, give me a break, man. I'm telling you, I told you these Democrats were going to play dirty, folks. And that's why I'm telling you, we cannot allow these leaks that WikiLeaks and Julian Assange and a lot of people are putting their lives on the line getting out to the public. You notice how the mainstream media has swept under the rug the DNC leaks. You notice how they swept under the rug the Hillary Clinton hacked emails. They have swept under the rug the corruption, the criminality. They have just completely swept it under the rug. And that's why I'm calling on each and every one of you that's listening in the Trump train, that's listening in the capitalist army. We don't have much time. If you have people following you on your social media, if you have a blog, don't have one, get a blog. All right? Go out on YouTube, get a vlog, do whatever it takes to spread the word, spread the message, spread the news. Spread the news about the goddamn Hillary Clinton crime family, the corruption, the crime machine. Because, folks, look at this mainstream media, how they swept this crap under the rug. Remember that? The DNC leaks, the Hillary Clinton emails, they swept it under the rug. We cannot allow that to happen. I mean, look at these little dumbass hit pieces they're going after Donald Trump with, man. They're plastering them all over the mainstream media. I mean, this should prove to all of you that the mainstream media is in the tank for Hillary Rotten Clinton, and that's why those of us on the Trump train got to do something. We got to continue to go. All right? We got to continue to spread the news, spread the word about her corruption, her criminality. We got to spread it around like wildfire, man. I mean, if you have access to excess paper, printers, I mean, print something out, man. Print something out, plaster it all over your town. I guarantee you you'll make the media. I guarantee you if you printed out something against Hillary Rodham Clinton, highlighting her crimes, highlighting her criminality, highlighting her corruption, and put capitalist army on it, I guarantee you your local media will cover it. I guarantee you your local media will cover it. I mean, you got these son of a bitches going up to people's lawns and taking out Trump signs from people's property. All right? Go out there and plaster some propaganda the old-fashioned way, all right? You got something to do? You think you're a real troll? You think you're a real troll, for Christ's sake? Why don't you do some real-life trolling, for Christ's sake, huh? Why don't you print out some propaganda, huh? Why don't you plaster it all over your freaking town out there so that true eyes can witness it, so people can read it, and whether they like it or whether they hate it doesn't matter. It's in their face. And then it becomes the top of their mind that if they're voting for Hillary Rodham Clinton, they are voting for a criminal. We got to put it out there, folks. I'm not joking around. This ain't no goddamn troll anymore. All right, we're a month away from the goddamn election. This is not a joke. I am calling on everybody in the Trump train, everybody in the capitalist army. It is time for you to double down. It is time for you to go out there and plaster the criminality of Hillary Rodham Clinton out there in America, in the world, in your community, in your town, for Christ's sake. By God, it is that serious, folks, because look at this goddamn mainstream media. Look at them. We got to utilize media tactics and turn it around on them, folks. I'm talking on you trolls out there that like doing things for the lulz, that like doing things for attention. You want attention? By God, why don't you print something out? Print something out about Hillary Rodham Clinton. Print something out about Bill Clinton being a rapist. Print something out about these people being filthy, lying, corrupt criminals, for Christ's sake, and plaster it all over your town. Put it at local washaterias. All right? Go to anywhere that'll allow you to put a banner up, for Christ's sake, man. Tape it onto goddamn stop signs. I'm not joking around. Tape it onto telephone poles, whatever the case might be. You want to see people read this son of a bitch. You want to see them read it so that when they're forced to deal with the fact that Hillary Rodham Clinton is a goddamn criminal, is a goddamn corrupt piece of trash, and if they're going to still vote for him, that's going to be in the back of their mind, boy. That's going to be on the back of their goddamn mind. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not kidding around, folks. I'm not joking. We're a month away from the goddamn election. I'm calling on you. I'm calling on you, Trump train. I'm calling on you, capitalist army. Plaster propaganda in real life. Print out something, for Christ's sake, man. If you're an artist, make something. Create some kind of piece of propaganda that people can print out on their printers and then plaster out through their towns. We need to do this, folks. I'm not joking around. If you want Donald Trump to be president of the United States, we have to get this goddamn serious. I'm not joking around, man. I'm not joking around. This is that damn serious, folks. I'm calling on everybody in the Trump train. Look at what they're doing to him, man. Oh, he didn't pay taxes in 95. Give me a break. Give me my drink. Oh, my God. I'm not joking around about you folks, all right? We have to do this, all right? They're bitching about Trump taking a freaking tax deductible in 1995, a loss that is available for everybody, okay, folks? That could have potentially had him pay no taxes for the next 18 years of his life, the next 18 years thereafter. And everybody's, oh, my God, he's not paying his taxes. Oh, my God. Well, no kidding, folks. That's what capitalists do, all right? And now you got the Democrats saying, well, he's not doing his patriotic duty. He's not doing his patriotic. Shove it up your ass, for Christ's sake, man. Patriotic duty. So what? So that you bureaucrats can go out and spend it and put it in your cronies' pockets, put it in your pockets? I mean, that's what the freaking imbeciles that are out there in Washington are doing to our tax dollars. They're putting it in their pockets, their cronies' pockets, their families' pockets. It's pathetic. And I think it's pure genius. And I think I tweeted that out, and I think I heard Rudy Giuliani say it later on that morning on Sunday, that I think it's pure genius that this man was able to read the loophole in this law and be able to make this deduction. You understand what I'm saying? And as a matter of fact, that deduction is available for everybody. That's what I'm saying. A good portion of generating and keeping wealth, folks, is tax planning. Always remember that. That is a key component of maintaining wealth is tax planning. And look, if these dumb scumbags in Washington write the laws this way for the year, and you can apply certain losses, you can apply certain write-offs that year, then do it. Then do it, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ, man. And I want to thank Laggett. He has actually a good point out here on Twitter. He said his stakeholders could and would sue him for not trying to pay the lowest amount of taxes possible. All right, so if he's got investors in whatever corporation that he's, partaking in this particular tax write-off in, and he decides he wants to pay more taxes than the company should, investors will sue his ass and say, what are you doing? That's my money. All right, that's the investor's money. But you see, this just goes to show you how ignorant America is as it relates to capitalism, finance, and money itself. All right? I mean, complete ignorance, for Christ's sake. All right? And now you've got some New York federal prosecutor trying to go after the Trump Foundation in New York. All right? And this is a Hillary Clinton supporter that is a New York federal prosecutor pursuing this ridiculous case. All right? Seriously. It's ridiculous, for Christ's sake. Unbelievably ridiculous. So this is what I'm saying, folks. The mainstream media is going to be in the tank for Hillary Rodham Clinton. And I'm calling on the capitalist army and the Trump train. Let's make the news. All right? Let's make the news. Look, I can already see people on Twitter. They're already talking about potentially designing small posters that people can print out in their own printers, and or maybe print out one and then go to a goddamn somewhere to get cheap copies and get a whole crap load of them, all right, and plaster them all over your town, all right? I mean, we need to highlight the fact that Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton are criminals. They are downright criminals, and anybody who votes for these people are voting for criminals, all right? They're voting for outright criminals, for Christ's sake. And I'm telling you this right now, if you put the crimes, if you put the corruption right in the face, materialized in a goddamn poster where people are walking, where people are frequenting, they are going to see it. And if they're Hillary Clinton supporters, I guarantee you, it's going to make them think twice. It's going to make them think twice if they're going to support this criminal piece of trash. So I strongly advise you, please, baby, please, let's go out, let's print out freaking whatever, and let's plaster them out of here. Let's plaster propaganda. Let's bring back old propaganda, baby, old propaganda tactics. And I guarantee you, if you utilize these old propaganda tactics, you control the media. You control, like TROLL, you control the media. Because the media is going to cover it, and the media is going to try to spin it, and regardless if they spin it or not, they're going to cover it. I mean, I hate to use this as an example, but look at this stupid clown situation that's happening all over the country, all right? I mean, that's the same thing in a different context than what I'm talking about as it relates to plastering propaganda against Hillary Clinton all over America. A couple of idiots across the country decided to go out, act like stupid, wicked clowns scaring people across the country. Now you got countless copycats doing the same goddamn thing. And why are copycats doing it, folks? Because they see it in the media. They see it on TV. They think it's funny. They think it's cute. They go out and do it themselves because they ain't doing else. They ain't doing nothing else. They want attention. They ain't doing nothing else. So that's why I'm saying, folks, that's why this clown epidemic is happening all over the country. And on the sidebar, folks, I don't know if y'all saw this, I actually ranted about this clown epidemic last week and suggested that maybe people need to start taking pops at these idiots. Well, one clown has finally been shot as it relates to this whole clown epidemic. So let that be known to you idiots that are thinking about dressing up in clown face and going out and scaring people in your part of the freaking country, for Christ's sake. People are finally starting to get fed up with this crap, and thank God. But anyway, folks, once again, please, all right, please go out there and look, whatever, just print anti-Hillary propaganda. We've only got a month away from the election, folks, a month away from the election. I mean, we have to do whatever it takes, man. If you really do want Donald Trump elected, please go and take it upon yourself and do this, man, because the media is in the pocket of Hillary Clinton. We've got to troll the media. We've got to make them cover certain things so that they can highlight what we do on the Trump train, what we do on the capitalist army, folks. We have to do it. We're a month away from the election. The mainstream media is in the tank for Hillary Rodham Clinton. We have no choice, all right? We have no choice. Jesus Christ, folks. Anyway, once again, I extend my hand to everybody in the Trump train, in the capitalist army. Please design some kind of freaking anti-Hillary poster that is the size of a piece of paper so you can go out and make a whole bunch of prints of it and plaster it all over your town. We need to make sure that everybody knows the criminality and the corruption of the Clintons. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people are oblivious and they don't. And they need it materialized and they need it shoved right in their filthy faces. All right?
You heard the speech. But behind the glitter lies this stark truth. In Hillary Clinton's America, things get worse. Under her dishonest plan, taxes keep rising, terrorism spreads. Washington insiders remain in control. Americans losing their jobs, homes, and hope. In Donald Trump's America, people are put back to work. Our families are safe. The American dream achievable again. Change that makes America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Hey, look, I want to thank Deep Talk Radio here. Looks like something's happening out here in the Akron, Ohio rally at Hillary Rodham Clinton's rally here. A gurney was just brought in the backstage at Hillary Clinton's Akron rally. She has yet to appear on stage here. Thank you very much, Deep Talk Radio. And once again, this is another thing. All right, this is another thing that people just don't want to highlight, that this woman is dying. I mean, this woman barely campaigns 3 days out of the week, and when she does, she's on stage maybe 10, 15 minutes to talk, and then she's either propped up or she gets the hell out of there, for Christ's sake, man. All right? So I'm telling you, we have to make sure that Hillary Clinton is defeated. We have to make sure that Donald Trump is elected president, all right? I mean, and the bottom line is because I want to make America great again. I want to bring capitalism back to America. Donald Trump has said several times that he is going to open the country up to new capitalists. To new capitalists, baby. To new capitalists. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. There's a gurney back there. I mean, is she dead? I mean, can we get a proof of life on Hillary Clinton, please? Can we get a proof of life on Hillary Clinton, for Christ's sake? There's a gurney being taken backstage at the freaking Hillary Clinton rally. All right, Hillary Clinton has yet to take the goddamn stage. What the hell's going on here? I want proof of life that Hillary Clinton's still alive at this point in time. I'm serious, all right? I'm not joking around. What the hell's going on here? Let me go ahead and take a swig of this, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, I don't want to. I mean, if something happens to Hillary Clinton, if she happens to croak, I mean, that could throw a constitutional crisis that will legitimize Obama suspending the goddamn elections until, quote, after the first of the year. And you know he's going to get himself into a nuclear confrontation with Russia before that happens so he can make himself president indefinitely. All right? I mean, this has all happened before. The more things change, the more they stay the same. This is the classic Franklin Delano Roosevelt bait and switch. All right? That son of a bitch, FDR, was in there 4 terms. That son of a bitch was in president. And it was because he allowed the war to prolong. He prolonged the Depression so that Americans could be dependent on the government. All right? And the tentacles, the chains of bondage that stupid son of a bitch, that polio-infected son of a bitch, gave America still linger to this day. Still linger, for Christ's sake. Give me a drink, for Christ's sake. Good God, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, since we're talking about Clinton, and she's in Akron, Ohio, and since we're talking about Ohio at this point in time, did you hear that LeBron James endorsed Hillary Clinton? Are you kidding me? I mean, Hillary Clinton? I mean, LeBron, what are you talking about, you stupid, dumb son of a bitch, all right? You are a stupid son of a bitch. You know that, LeBron? On top of you being an overrated piece of garbage player, you are a stupid, dumb son of a bitch there, freaking LeBron James, all right? And, we should have known you were a dumb flake. I mean, just look at you bebopping around from team to team trying to make sure that you have enough players on your team so that they can win you a goddamn title, you lazy son of a bitch. I'm serious, man. I can't stand LeBron James. I think that the NBA has been completely tainted and ruined. All right, tainted and ruined because of LeBron James' tenure in the goddamn NBA. I'm not joking around, man. I think it's a piece of crap. All right? A piece of crap. You know, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna vote for Hillary Clinton, baby. You know what I'm saying? Stupid son of a. You are stupid, LeBron. You are a stupid son of a bitch. You're stupid. And you want to know why he's stupid? Okay, aside from Hillary Rotten Clinton being a goddamn criminal, aside from her being a goddamn corrupt piece of trash, let's talk a little bit about her tax plan a little bit, shall we? Because then that'll highlight why this bell-peppered nose son of a bitch, LeBron James, is completely goddamn wrong on voting for Hillary Rotten Clinton. Now, for you folks that are unaware, as the current system, as it stands right now, okay, you know, there's a certain portion of the population right now, as we see it, all right, that don't pay any goddamn taxes at all right? If you make zero to, I believe it's what, $15,000? $0 to $15,000 in America, you don't pay anything. You don't pay any taxes, all right? And you want to know why? Because you're not making enough to pay taxes. That's why anybody who has any kind of a minimum wage job or a beginning labor-based job, that's why they always get money back at the end of the year. You know, that's why they always get money back at the end of the year, because they're not making enough to be able to pay into taxes. Folks, have you all even bothered to freaking look at the tax plan of Hillary Rotten Clinton, for Christ's sake? Huh? Under Hillary Rotten Clinton's freaking plan, now everybody's got to pay taxes. Huh? That's right, baby. Everybody's got to pay taxes, baby. Everybody. Now, what does that mean? Well, I don't get it, Ghost. Why do I have to? Do I have to pay taxes? I don't get it. Do I have to pay taxes? Yeah, you're going to have to pay taxes. You're going to have to pay taxes. Now, let me go ahead and explain how much taxes you're going to have to pay. Okay. Now, if you make $0 to $9,275, all right, $0 to $9,275. You're now going to have to pay 10% of that to the government under Hillary Rotten Clinton's plan. It's right there. I'm not joking, for Christ's sake, man. I'm not kidding around. I'm not joking. I mean, you know, right now, if you make $0 to like $15,000, you don't have to pay jack. You don't have to pay nothing, all right? Under Hillary Clinton's plan right here, if you make nothing to $9,275 a year, you are now going to have to pay 10% of your goddamn income. Even if you only made $10 that year, you're going to have to pay 10% of that son of a bitch to Uncle Sam now, huh? How you like that? I'm serious. This is Hillary Clinton's plan, man. Nobody's talking about this crap. Okay, let's say you make $9,000 to $37,650, and this is single filers, folks, single filers. Let's say you make $9,275 to $37,650. You're going to pay 15% of what you earn to Uncle Sam. So you understand what's going on here. When Hillary Clinton says that she's going to raise taxes on the middle class, she's not lying. She's not lying. I'm reading you the freaking tax plan right here, for Christ's sake, man. I'm not joking around. I mean, $9,275 to $37,650 a year, 15%. All right? If you make over $37,650 to $91,150, huh? You pay 25%. I mean, it's just disgusting, man. I didn't want to go over this because you people are dumb, man. I mean, how in the hell could you support this? How could anybody support Hillary Clinton? If you're a poor piece of crap and you're barely struggling to make ends meet, for Christ's sake, if you're working a dead-end job and you anticipate every year getting money back from Uncle Sam, you're not going to get it back anymore. There is no receiving money back from the government anymore unless you're shitting out children, all right? So once again, all right, if you make 0 to 9,000, whatever the hell it was, 9,200 and whatever the hell it was, you now have to pay 10% of that to Uncle Sam, huh? Isn't that great? Huh? Jesus Christ. How about LeBron James? LeBron James is backing up Hillary Clinton, so that's all that matters, all right? That's all the Poe in America care about, right? Oh, man, LeBron James is supporting the baby. I got to go out there and support Hillary Clinton, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but, man, don't you work at Chicken and, you only make about $8.50 an hour? Yeah, man, but she for the Poe in America, baby. You ain't understanding, baby. You're not understanding. My kids, baby. I got to do what I got to do for my kids, baby. Yeah, but she's going to raise your taxes. I mean, you're not going to get any money back at the end of the year. You're going to have to pay 10% of whatever pissing ground paycheck you have. Nah, man, you lying, baby. Trump is racist, though, baby. Trump is racist. So I ain't never voting for Trump, baby. He racist, and I ain't going to let my kids be in a Trump country, baby. I'm serious. I mean, these people are being so hoodwinked by the Hillary Clinton campaign, I cannot believe it. I'm serious. I can't believe it. I cannot believe this is happening. I mean, she is going to raise taxes on everybody, man. Everybody is going to pay taxes in a Hillary Clinton administration. I mean, please understand this, all right? Everybody is going to pay taxes in a Hillary Clinton administration. If you make $0 to $9,250 a year, you're going to pay 10% of that to Uncle Sam, all right? I mean, Jesus. I mean, how can anybody support this crap, man? How can anybody support this garbage, man? How can anybody support this crap? I mean, just imagine, the people that are, flipping the burgers at the burger joints and deep frying the chicken. How you think that's going to increase productivity, Hillary? Huh? And you see, why do you think that they're advocating increasing the minimum wage to $10 an hour? You see, if they increase the minimum wage to $10 an hour, it puts the low-end, unskilled working class into a tax bracket in the 10 to 15 percentile range. You get it? It's about putting people to work and collecting more taxes on the middle class and the lower classes, for Christ's sake, man. I'm telling you, you people that are voting for Hillary Clinton, you're idiots, all right? You are complete idiots. Now, I'd like to remind everybody that under Donald Trump's plan, I believe that you can make up to 0 to 25,000 and pay zero. Pay zero under Trump's plan. All right? So if you're making anywhere from $0 to $25,000 a year, you pay absolutely nothing in taxes. All right? So that's a big difference in the tax plan as it relates to the Clinton and Trump. All right? You vote Hillary Clinton. If you're poor, if you have an unskilled labor job, you're going to pay 10%. All right. If you have zero, you're still going to pay 10% of zero. It says it in the tax code, folks. If you don't believe me, you got to pay 10% of zero. So I don't know what the hell 10% of zero is, but I mean, give me a break, man. Give me a break, huh? I mean, let your mommy and daddy know that if they're supporting Hillary Clinton. Tell them that, hey, well, isn't she supposed to be for the Poe in America and help people? Why in the hell is she forcing a 10% tax on people that make anywhere from $0 to $9,250 a year? How come she's doing that if she's for the Poe in America? How come she's doing that if she cares about working people? How come she's doing that? Give me a freaking break. Anyway, let me move on, folks. All right. Once again, we're watching this report coming out of Akron that there is a stretcher that has been brought backstage in a Hillary Clinton rally. Hillary Clinton has not come out for whatever reason, so we shall see what happens there. And speaking of which, oh my God, did y'all hear Bernie Sanders this weekend, for Christ's sake? Oh, what a shameless 75-year-old piece of trash. Look, I knew he was a piece of garbage. I didn't realize that he was literally going to slap all you feel the burners with his flaccid, disgusting penis pump penis and just completely demoralize you and rub it in your faces that he took your money and he's running. I mean, folks, did you all hear what Bernie Sanders said this weekend? He said that Hillary Clinton comparing his supporters to, quote, basement dwellers is absolutely correct, quote, unquote, and that's straight out of Bernie Sanders' mouth. Bernie Sanders said that Hillary Clinton was correct in referencing his supporters as being basement dwellers and baristas. Woo! Hey, do y'all feel the burn now, burn victims, huh? Do you feel the burn now, burn victims, huh? Oh, man, I'm telling you, when I saw Uncle Bernie come out and literally agree with Hillary Rodham Clinton's assessment of the Bernie Sanders supporters as being basement dwellers and baristas, I mean, I literally lost it, man. I was laughing for a good 10 minutes straight because I could just imagine the pain that these Bernie Sanders supporters are feeling, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? Especially these idiots who tattooed this 75-year-old prostate-infected idiot on their body, especially these morons that took whatever beans they had in their freaking college debt accounts and threw it in Uncle Bernie's campaign contribution account, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God. He's agreeing with Hillary Clinton. I mean, he said y'all are basement dwellers, for Christ's sake, man. Woo! Oh, my God. Oh, that is just great. I mean, that is just great, for Christ's sake, man. Hey, do you feel the burn by any chance, huh? Do you feel the burn? Huh? I'm loving this, baby. I'm loving every minute of it. I told you, folks, right when I came back in March, didn't I say this? Didn't I say that Bernie Sanders was a goddamn fraud and that you people were going to be completely devastated when he shows his true colors and shows that all he was trying to put money in his campaign contribution account so that he can retire in freaking Vermont or whatever pissing ground little state that he's in, for Christ's sake. And now he's got his third summer home now. You see what I'm saying? Woo! I'm loving it. I'm loving it, baby. Hey, don't get mad at me. Look, I got Feel the Burners out here tweeting at me, a little perturbed, to say the least. Huh? Getting a little mad, to say. Getting a little mad there, boy. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Bernie. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Bernie, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, this is what he did. This is what he did. Hey, I'm Bernie Sanders, and I told you that I was a part of a revolution. I told you that socialism is the way to go, and I was not lying. Because I told you that socialism is the way to go because you don't know any better. You don't know any better, so that's why people like you that are stupid and dumb and that are basement dwellers and that are baristas, that's why you vote for me, and that's why you give me your money, because I can control you. That's what socialism is. That's what it is in Venezuela. That's the way it is in North Korea. And that's why I'm telling you, you didn't get hoodwinked or bamboozled or whatever anybody tries to tell you. I took your money fair and square. I told you that I was going to do things for you if I got to the presidency. I didn't get it, so there's no refunds. All you got to do now is come on over here and take your underwears off. Oh, yeah, that's right. Come on over here. Take your underwears off. That's right. It's Uncle Bernie. Oh, you know it's Uncle Bernie. Huh? You know it's Uncle Bernie. It's sweet Uncle Bernie. Come on over here and take your underwears off. That's right. Oh, yeah. Do you feel that, boy? Huh? Do you feel the boy? Huh? Come on over here and sit on my apple. That's right. Don't worry about the pants tent. All right, don't worry about the pants. Come on over here and sit on my apple. All right, come over here, sit on my apple. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you feel the boing? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah, keep contributing. That's right. Keep contributing. I'm going to write a book now. I'm going to write a book now. Oh, yeah. You feel the boing? Oh, yeah. Oh, you chipped my apple. Oh, you chipped Uncle Bernie's apple. Oh. Feel the boing. Feel the boing. Oh, that was perfect. Thank you for the money. Now, you clean up now, and you vote for Hillary Clinton because I told you to, all right? And don't tell anybody I told you to take your underwears off, all right? And remember to buy my book so I can buy a fourth house now. I mean, this is what he did. This is what he did to all you Feel the Burn victims, for Christ's sake. And I hope you remember it. I hope it sticks in your head. You got fooled. I mean, you should question your own goddamn judgment at this point in time. You should question your own decision-making process, for Christ's sake, if you supported this piece of crap. I told you. I told you back in March. I told you back in April. If you don't believe me, look back in that archive. blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Look back in that goddamn archive. I told you, folks. I told you he was a fraud. I told you he was doing nothing but getting campaign contribution funds from your goddamn college debt accounts. I told you. I told you. And now he is confirming what Hillary Clinton said in a tape-recorded conversation that his supporters, the people that supported him, Feel the Burn, Bernie Sanders, are basement dwellers and baristas. How does that make you feel, you stupid, dumb idiots? It should make you feel goddamn stupid. I'm telling you this right now. It should make you feel idiotic. It should make you feel like a goddamn piece of crap, because that's what you are right now, because you were sitting there,
oh, feel the burn. I'm going to vote for Bernie Sanders. Oh, my God, it's a revolution. Oh, my God, it's socialism. Oh, this is what democracy looks like. What does democracy look like? This is what democracy...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Look at you now, huh, boy? Oh, you going to keep contributing? Huh? You going to keep contributing to Bernie Sanders there? Huh? You stupid hipster, beanie-wearing fruit bowl? You're going to keep freaking feeling the burn? You're going to keep contributing? Oh, my God. I'm telling you, that's great. I'm loving it. I am loving this. Give me my drink. Give me my drink. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Anyway, man, I'm sorry. I'm hype. I'm hype at the fact that these damn burn victims are getting burned every single day, and Uncle Bernie is telling you to vote for the enemy. He's telling you to vote for the corrupt Wall Street party. I mean, look who is donating to Hillary Rodham Clinton. The majority of her donors are Wall Street, you dumbasses. And then you got Bernie Sanders, you're being a complete hypocrite, telling you to vote for Hillary Rodham Clinton. What a piece of trash. Seriously. How does this scumbag sleep at night? I guess pretty well in that third freaking summer house that he's got. Stupid Feel the Burn idiot, man. I'm telling you, you should all feel pretty goddamn stupid. All right? Seriously, you should all feel pretty goddamn stupid if you even supported this dumbass, ridiculous, pathetic socialist garbage, all right? You should feel pretty stupid, because this is what all liberal leaders do. I mean, how many times does this have to happen to you stupid morons before you start realizing that this is what liberal leaders do? This is what leftist leaders do. This is what socialist leaders do. This is what communist leaders do. They tell you one thing, and they do the complete opposite. They are liars. They are hypocrites. They are shameless. They are sociopaths. They are psychopaths, for Christ's sake, man. Habitual goddamn liars, all of them. All of them. All of them, for Christ's sake. All of them.
You heard the speech. But behind the glitter lies this stark truth. In Hillary Clinton's America, things get worse. Under her dishonest plan, taxes keep rising, terrorism spreads. Washington insiders remain in control. Americans losing their jobs, homes, and hope. In Donald Trump's America, people are put back to work. Our families are safe. The American dream achievable again. Change that makes America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Jesus Christ. Let me move on, for Christ's sake, folks. Anyway, Julian Assange, let's get to WikiLeaks and Julian Assange. Julian Assange was supposed to be releasing some information from his window side at the Ecuador Embassy in London on Tuesday. That was going to be pretty damning, or is still going to be pretty damning for the Hillary Rotten Clinton campaign. We hope. I mean, look at all the goddamn data that has been released, and the mainstream media has swept it under the rug. I mean, look at all the data of the freaking evidence of corruption and criminality, and no one is covering it outside the sources of the media on the internet. I'm serious. This is why it is important that the next data dump that is going to happen, and it was going to happen Windows side in a press conference with Julian Assange on Tuesday, that has been canceled because of a security threat in which Hillary Clinton was asking whether or not she could drone strike. And I kid you not, folks, this was a story brought out by I think the Real Pundit, I believe it was. They brought out this report in which Hillary Clinton, the True Pundit, that's who it is, truepundit.com, they found a report in which Hillary Clinton wanted to drone strike Julian Assange, possibly during this press conference outside his window of the Ecuador Embassy, for Christ's sake. I mean, that's how desperate Hillary Rotten Clinton is getting. She wants to drone strike, assassinate Julian Assange because she knows what Julian Assange has. The data that he has is going to ruin Hillary Rotten Clinton. And at this point in time, if you want my personal assessment on what it's going to be, it is going to be the Clinton Foundation and its tentacles into the American government. I think it could potentially implicate Barack Obama. It could potentially implicate the Department of Justice, a lot of characters within the Department of Justice. It could potentially... just wait and see. All right? That's all I'm saying. Just wait and see. But whatever the data is, folks, we cannot allow the mainstream media to sweep this under the rug any longer. I mean, we can't do it. We cannot allow these sons of bitches to sweep it under the rug any longer. That's why if you have any kind of a following in a social media account, all right, make sure to spread this information to your followers, to the people that are following you, for Christ's sake. It is that important. This is why I encouraged people earlier in the broadcast to put out propaganda posters and plaster them all over your town. I guarantee you'll make your local media. I guarantee you will. I mean, we need to make sure that the American public is seeing this information. They cannot deny it. They cannot put periphery blinders on any longer. We've got to shove it in their face. Hillary Clinton is a goddamn corrupt criminal. She is a corrupt criminal. The Clinton crime family is a criminal enterprise. The Bushes and the Clintons are they're both together. They are both a criminal syndicate. Whether you people want to believe it or not, that's your goddamn problem. But, I mean, do you think it's a coinkydink now that all the Bushes are now supporting Hillary Rotten Clinton, for Christ's sake? And not to mention, folks, it was published here recently that Huma Abedin was kicking it with one of George W. Bush's daughters. I believe it was Laura Bush, if I'm not mistaken, huh? That's what I'm talking about, man. If anything, and I'm talking about you people that are on the fence, you undecided voters. I mean, if you need to decide on something, decide on this. It has been a long goddamn time. I mean, since 1980, all right, 81, since we have not had a Bush or a Clinton in the White House. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. I mean, look at how close Clinton was here in this Obama administration. She was the Secretary of State. All right. As a matter of fact, if you want my opinion, a lot of the actions in which she acted upon as Secretary of State could bring Obama down. That's why Obama is acting like a good lapdog, and anytime this broad cracks the whip on the son of a bitch, he's out there doing stump speeches for her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, folks, I mean, I think that we need to recognize that even though Julian Assange is putting out this information, it doesn't seem as if that there's that many eyes, there's that many people being informed about this criminality and corruption. And it's our job, those of us in the capitalist army, those of us in the Trump train, to make sure that this information is highlighted, to make sure that it's amplified, to make sure that it's in the faces of everyday people. Because if it doesn't, folks, this mainstream media is going to shape the narrative of people's minds, and we cannot allow them to do it, man. We can't allow them to do it. Once again, the Tuesday window side press conference that Julian Assange was going to have unearthing more data about Hillary Rodham Clinton was canceled due to a potential drone strike. All right? A potential drone strike that was coordinated by Hillary Rodham Clinton, for Christ's sake. I mean, that's how desperate Hillary Clinton's getting, for Christ's sake. They want to drone strike Julian Assange, for Christ's sake. They want to drone strike this son of a bitch, man. Good God. Freaking drone strike, man. Good God, man. All because why? Because information, baby, knowledge is power. What have I always said, huh? What have I always said? Knowledge is power, baby. Anyway, Julian, please be safe. And regardless of what happens to Julian, folks, information is spread out all over the world. Julian Assange is just the figurehead at this point in time because the media has made him that. He's under tremendous pressure. You can tell that this man is having a little bit of cabin fever, to say the least, out there in the Ecuador embassy. You can tell he's literally pulling his hair out. I'm not saying that figurative. I'm saying that literally. And, I hope that all is well and all is safe with Julian Assange because this man has become the figurehead to truth in the world today. Truth. Unbiased, unadulterated truth. Anyway, folks, let me move on here. Did you all hear Bill Clinton's black son, his illegitimate black son, is finally coming out publicly? Oh, I said this also, folks, in March. I mean, look back at my Twitter timeline. One of my first few tweets was to have everybody follow Roger J. Stone and to follow a kid by the name of Danny Williams. Danny Williams, I tweeted at the time, and back in April, I believe it was in March, late March, that Danny Williams was the illegitimate black son to Bill Clinton, folks, all right? Now, the reason that we know that Danny Williams had some level of relationship with Clinton, because it was known in Arkansas circles that Bill Clinton was seen in the area in which Danny Williams was brought up in, which was a black ghetto. Bill Clinton was seen going into the black ghetto with Christmas gifts on a variety of different Christmases, giving Danny Williams Christmas presents. So right there and then, it goes to show you that Bill Clinton possibly has a black son, all right? Now, I know that there was a supposed DNA test done on Danny Williams back in 1999, but according to Danny Williams, and I believe it as well, there was no DNA test. This was a fabricated, planted story to go ahead and nullify the fatherhood of Bill Clinton to Danny Williams. And in my personal opinion, I think it's a shame. I think that Bill Clinton needs to come out and needs to admit that Danny Williams is his son. He's a good kid. He's out there, regular working guy in a restaurant, has a wife who is in the service, has his own family. So that's why I'm saying it's time for Bill Clinton to come out clean and, basically acknowledge his illegitimate black son, all right? Come on, Bill Clinton. Come on. Acknowledge Danny Williams. Acknowledge him. Acknowledge him, for Christ's sake. Sing him the Black Sun song. Say, my black son, I got me a black son. My black son. I mean, come on, Bill. You sick-ass rapist son of a bitch. Seriously, acknowledge your black son. Acknowledge your black son, Bill Clinton. God damn it. He didn't do nothing. You need to acknowledge him, Bill Clinton. God damn it. He didn't do nothing. Son of a bitch. I can't believe you. I can't believe that you would deny your black son. He didn't do nothing. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, let me move on. Once again, Danny Williams, the illegitimate black son of Bill Clinton, is coming out. He is actually going to do an interview here soon. And it's time for Bill Clinton to come out and acknowledge his black son, all right? Seriously, all right? Acknowledge your black son, Bill, you freaking rapist. Acknowledge your black son. My black son. My name is Bill Clinton, and I got a black son. My black son. Jesus Christ. Who else do we? I mean, I don't even want to talk about this. Bill Clinton, freaking acknowledge your illegitimate bastard black son, you son of a bitch, all right? Anyway, let's get into some foreign news out here. Did you all hear the attempt at Colombian president, I forgot the hell the idiot's name is, his attempt at trying to make a peace deal with the communist terrorist organization that has plagued Colombia for the past 50-some-odd years, FARC, that is F-A-R-C, FARC. This son of a bitch, the current president of the goddamn Colombia, which is not very liked by the population to begin with, all right? This son of a bitch attempted to try to make a peace deal with the communist terrorist organization FARC and tried to put it up on a vote for the people, believing that the people would overwhelmingly want peace and acknowledge FARC as a legitimate organization politics-wise and allow them to actually run for office and so on and so forth. Let me tell you something, folks. Let me tell you something. The people said, F you. I mean, it's really not funny. It's actually a tragic story out there in Colombia. But this just goes to show you that no matter how much this president of Colombia sugarcoats this goddamn peace deal with FARC, people will not forget the terrorism that those goddamn communists did to the people of Colombia. They will not forget it. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them, for Christ's sake. I don't blame them for not wanting to forgive these terrorist communist scumbags, for Christ's sake. I'm serious, for Christ's sake. I mean, I can't believe that this scumbag president in Colombia actually thought that the people were overwhelmingly going to go and vote for the peace deal and allow these communist scumbags to become a legitimate political party. I mean, doesn't this stupid president understand that South America has seen its fair share of evil, disgusting terrorism of communist proportions, for Christ's sake? I can tell you what the Colombian people were thinking. They were thinking that, oh, man, if we allow FARC to become a legitimate political organization and they run for office, they could legitimately take over the the body of politic in Colombia and basically institute a communist regime, a communist dictatorship. I'm serious, man. And the people of Colombia, they spoke, and they spoke loudly. And I am proud of the people of Colombia for standing up in the face of fear, because they know that FARC is not going to be very happy with this people's vote, and they're going to go and commit terrorism. They're going to continue to commit acts of violence. They're going to continue to do what they've been doing for 50-some-odd years. And look, I have to give it to the freaking Colombian people. You cannot forgive a communist, man. Do not make a peace deal with these sons of bitches. If you want my personal opinion, I think that the majority of FARC should be all executed. Yeah. I think they should all be systematically annihilated, eliminated, like a cockroach infestation. These people have done nothing but literally perpetual terrorism, perpetual violence, and I liked how the media was trying to sell these FARC rebels. Like, oh, they're freedom fighters. Look at them. They're going out there, and they're regular, everyday people, too, and so on and so forth. Yeah, bull BS. F you. All right? Like I said, I strongly believe that the FARC, the whole organization, should be eliminated. They should be executed. I'm not joking around. You cannot negotiate with leftists. You know what I'm saying? You just can't negotiate with them. I'm not joking around. So I'm glad the people of Colombia stood up against the goddamn leftist takeover of their country. Now, let me tell you, it's a slap in the face to everybody who was trying to promote this. The Pope was trying to promote this, oh, peace, they look at them, Colombia. Even the Pope was trying to champion this goddamn peace deal. Obama was trying to champion this peace deal, for Christ's sake. No way. All right, too much blood has been spilt out there in Colombia for the Colombian people to sit there and just accept some communist terrorist group as a legitimate political organization. And as far as I'm concerned, FARC should be completely eliminated. They should all be executed. That's all there is to it. Pinochet style, baby. Pinochet style. Anyway, folks, let me move on to another subject matter. The people have spoken out there. It shocked everybody that the people voted against the peace deal. Everybody was shocked, but I wasn't shocked. FARC is a ridiculous communist terrorist organization. They've killed, I don't know how many tens of thousands of people. Screw FARC, man. They should be systematically eliminated. It should be executed, all of them. You cannot negotiate with communists. You cannot negotiate with leftists. Always remember that. All right? Leftism, communism is a disease, and it needs to be systematically eliminated like cockroaches. That's all there is to it. I'm sorry. I don't care if you think that's extreme. I don't care if you're like, oh, my God, I can't believe you're saying it. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. I'm saying it, for Christ's sake, all right? Anyway, folks, let me move on to another freaking subject matter here. Did you all hear that the U.S. is suspending bilateral discussions on Syria and its ceasefire with Russia now? Huh? And in response to that, Russia is deciding to end its plutonium disposal deal, with the United States. So this nuclear pact that they had with the United States and Russia, it's no longer valid because John Kerry decided that he's going to back away from the bilateral peace talks in Syria. And look at how Russia responded. Oh yeah, you don't want to talk to us? We'll nuke. We'll get the nuke. We get nukes. That's what we'll do. We get nukes. I'm serious, folks. This is getting serious. All right. And, a funny thing is, why didn't John Kerry walk away from the Iranian deal? How come he's so goddamn quick to walk away from a superpower like Russia, who has nukes and has them aimed at us, for Christ's sake? As a matter of fact, I just read that they just moved in ballistic missile artillery into the Syrian region for the first time today. So, this thing is escalating into some serious crap, folks. This is escalating into a nuclear confrontation in the waiting, and I'm telling you, you need to keep your eyes peeled on this, and if you want to do anything to at least try to stop it, tweet at your congressman, Facebook message your congressman, tell them to stop this madness with Russia, all right? Stop it. Just stop it. Our military is already depleted, folks. We are at the lowest amount of enrollment in the military since, World War II? Trump has talked about this several times, that we have to literally fix our planes by going into airplane graveyards and going and getting old parts from old planes that haven't been flown in years, for Christ's sake, man. I'm serious, man. I'm not joking around. This is where we're at, and then you've got the United States wanting to saber rattle with Russia. I'm telling you, man, I think that people need to I think people need to understand what the hell's going on here. All right? I think people need to understand what's going on here, and I think you need to take it serious. All right? And why is John Kerry backing away from this peace deal? Why didn't he back away from goddamn Iran? Instead, you gave them over $150 billion plus so that, they're going to stop their nuclear deal. Now, they're going to stop enriching uranium now. Oh, yeah? Well, you've given them so much money that they can go out and buy nuclear weapons now. They can go to Pakistan, who obviously sold nuclear capability to freaking Kim Jong-un. They can go to freaking Pakistan and buy the son of a bitch. All right? I mean, they can go to Russia and buy the son of a bitch now, man. Give me a break, man. Give me a break. God damn it, give me a goddamn break. But no, you know what? Everybody, let's just don't worry about it. Everything's okay, right? Everything's okay. Don't worry about it. Keep playing your video games, all right? Keep watching the freaking boob tube, all right? Yeah, keep watching The Voice. How about that, huh? Don't worry about it. Keep shoveling food down your gullet like a goddamn garbage disposal and pretend if you ignore it, everything's going to go away. I mean, give me a goddamn break, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, last but not least, folks, speaking of nuclear war, we've been talking about the situation in Kashmir, all right? This situation in Kashmir, folks, between Pakistan and India is literally escalating into some serious crap, all right? I mean, now you've got literally Pakistan and India, they're exchanging artillery fire after Pakistani militants attacked an Indian army base. I mean, so they're attacking bases now. Now they're exchanging artillery fire. I believe it's only a matter of time before that nuclear genie is let out the bottle, folks, all right? That nuclear genie is let out the goddamn bottle. And once it's out, everybody who has nukes is going to use them. Everybody who has nuclear weapons is going to use them. And didn't I say that when nuclear war happens, not only did I say that it was going to start because of this Kashmir region here, but didn't I say that because I had criticism back, what was it, in July, in June, people were like, Ghost, give me a break. Why would they go nuclear war? They'll destroy the land. I mean, why would they want to destroy the land if, in nuclear war? It doesn't make any sense. They're not going to destroy any land with any natural resources on it, genius. I said, take, for instance, India. That seems like a very attractive target to nuke because that is a humongous amount of population with very limited natural resources. Not to say they don't have any, but it's very limited natural resources in India. So it would be a devastating nuclear attack if some nuclear device was detonated in the country of India and literally killed about 500 million plus people. Because there's over, was it 1.2 billion, I believe, in India? So that's what I'm saying. I mean, if they're going to manage nuclear war, because I think that's what this is. I think that, once again, I go back to my July episode 2 days after the fake Turkish coup. I believe that everybody's complicit. I do not trust the Ruskies. I know everybody thinks that Putin is this big anti-globalist guy. Everybody thinks Putin is this big badass, for Christ's sake. I think he's complicit in all this crap. I don't trust Russia as far as I can throw those vodka-drinking, mouth-breathing bastards. I personally believe that him, Obama, Erdogan, all these people are complicit, and they're doing this in conjunction so that they can manage a nuclear war. Because we haven't won a war since World War II. Haven't you noticed that? Every war that we have fought since World War II has been managed. Managed the war. Where the United States doesn't really win, it doesn't really lose. But who wins in those managed wars? Whoever manufactures the artillery, the bullets, the helmets, the Humvees, the tanks, the helicopters, the B-52s, all this. Those are the ones. Those are the ones that are making generous profits and benefiting generously whenever there is a managed war, folks. All right? So I'm just saying, keep your eye on this stuff, all right? Keep your eye on this stuff. And as I stated, it seems as if that nuclear genie may be popping out of the bottle over there in Kashmir, Pakistan, and India exchanging artillery fire after Pakistani militants attack an Indian army base. I told you, a prognosticator strikes again, baby. Strikes again. Anyway, folks, let me move on. Last but not least, did you all hear the queen of ass crack, Kim Kardashian, was in Paris during Fashion Week staying at some swanky hotel when suddenly she was bum-rushed in the middle of the night by armed robbers kind of passing themselves off as policemen, literally kicking down her door, going in, duct taping and hog tying this ass crack queen piece of crap, and literally taking millions of dollars worth of jewelry. All right. Now, I don't think that, Kim Kardashian deserved this per se. I don't think anybody deserves that. I hate thieves. I hate anybody who has to use a strong arm approach in an attempt at ganking someone else's property. But I do think that there is a level of irony here that I believe Kim Kardashian needs to recognize, okay? First and foremost, okay, Hillary Clinton supporter Kim Kardashian, if you vote Hillary Clinton, this kind of crap is going to happen in your house in L.A., all right? I'm serious, all right? With all the wild Yehudis and the immigrants and all the people she's going to make poor with her freaking tax system, for Christ's sake, they're going to go to your house. And they're going to do this here. And guess what, Kim Kardashian? You got robbed in Paris, which is one of the most gun-controlled cities in the world. How did they get guns? How do the criminals get guns, huh? That's what happens there, ass crack. Huh, Kim? That's what happens. All right? You outlaw the guns. The only people that have the guns are the outlaws. Let me repeat that one more again. You outlaw the guns. The only people that have the guns are the outlaws. And that's why I'm saying I hope that Kim Kardashian has an element of irony hit her fat ass and have her realize that the person she's voting for, Hillary Rotten Clinton, not only does she want to bring in more wild Yehudis and bring more poverty to America that'll encourage this type of activity, but she also wants to take away the guns so that, hey, Kim, you wouldn't be able to protect yourself just like you didn't protect yourself in Paris because you weren't able to have a gun. And the only person that had a gun was the person putting it to your head and hog tying you. I'm just saying, Kim Kardashian, all right? Think about it, you stupid, dumb, imbecilic, ass injection, fat jelly-ass bimbo. Think about it. You're the one out here saying that you're going to vote for Hillary Clinton. Well, you're going to expect more of that in America. Expect that in your house in L.A., for Christ's sake, which is also a gun confiscation state, huh? Trying to regulate guns. You think you're going to be safe there, Kim? Huh? Huh?
Imagine a country where jobs are plentiful and families can get ahead. A country where veterans are treated with dignity and respect. A country so powerful, terrorism is in retreat. Our families safe. A country run by a leader whose career was built on success. A leader who isn't beholden to special interests, but to the people themselves. Make America great again. Donald Trump for president.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
You heard the speech. But behind the glitter lies this stark truth. In Hillary Clinton's America, things get worse. Under her dishonest plan, taxes keep rising, terrorism spreads. Washington insiders remain in control. Americans losing their jobs, homes, and hope. In Donald Trump's America, people are put back to work. Our families are safe. The American dream achievable again. Change that makes America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
I'm telling you, all the brains have obviously went to your ass, Kim Kardashian. But I hope that this scare, this robbery, was an element of spiritual learning for you. And you realize that you cannot be an oblivious, dumb celebrity idiot and political and realize that you just put your foot in your mouth when it comes to certain political views that you think you have. So anyway, that's about enough for Miss Ash Cheeks over here. All right? I mean, I'm just saying that this woman needs to understand a level of irony here. She is for a Hillary Clinton who wants to take away guns in America, who wants to make the impoverished even more impoverished. We talked about her tax plan. She wants to tax people that are making $0 to $9,250 a year. She wants to tax them 10%, even though they're not currently being taxed now. So just imagine what kind of poverty that is going to produce. You combine that with the wild Yehudis that they're bringing in from the battle-hardened areas of the Middle East. You think it's going to be safe there, Kim Kardashian? Then they're going to take away your guns? You think it's going to be safe? Huh? You think it's going to be safe? I'm telling you, boy. I hope that there is an element of irony that hits your fat jelly ass, Kim Kardashian, huh? And how about you, slack-jawed Kanye? Huh? Where the hell were you at? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You were doing a concert for your 2-bit music. I'm telling you, the muse has finally left you, Kanye. I have to admit it. The muse has left you. I'm serious. I mean, literally, somebody could have farted on a snare drum and literally talked out Mexican gibberish, and possibly, you know, it could have been a better album than what the hell you produced here recently, for Christ's sake. And what's this new goddamn clothing line you got going on, Pablo? Is that the clothing line? This is one of the most cheapest, dumbass pieces of garbage I've ever seen in my life, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, what do you silk screen a bunch of garbage on a freaking T-shirt, and what, I'm supposed to pay about $90 for this crap? Get the hell out of here, you slack-jawed piece of cuckold connoisseur piece of crap, Kanye. I mean, don't you know that you have Kim Kardashian's like 18th or 25th, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I've had about enough. All right, let's go ahead and get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, all right? And I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. Radio Graffiti, folks. All right, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you have to do to take part in Radio Graffiti is give me a call right now at 425-390-6146. And when I call on your area code, you have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we call this Radio Graffiti. And before we get into anything else, folks, I want to remind everybody that I have already put a big, huge chunk of the autographs that have been bought. They are in the mail, all right? So for all you folks that were, not too many of you were, but some of you that were emailing on where it was, my apologies once again. The Zazzle situation, once again, kind of delayed shipping, but they are in the mail at this point in time. Be expecting them. And look, out of unlimited amounts of requests, I was going to take down the autographs this Saturday, but people were insistent that they wanted me to keep them up for a little bit longer for whatever reason. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to leave it up possibly Wednesday or Thursday at most, all right? So if you want an autograph, whether it's yours truly's autograph, which is handmade, all right, with silver metallic acrylic, signed in gold acrylic, for Christ's sake, all right, go ahead and go to, in your browser right now, type in ghost.market, all right, ghost.market, and of course we are selling the engineer's autograph, all right? Give me a break, all right? But, once again, all right, the autographs are going to be up there until Wednesday, possibly Thursday, and after that, they are no longer going to be sold, and whatever is out there, that's it. That's it for that series, for Christ's sake, all right? Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get to Radio Graffiti. Do we got any Radio Graffiti calls, engineer? Well, all right, well, let's go ahead and get to Radio Graffiti right now. All right, folks, go ahead and get to Radio Graffiti. And look, if you idiots make this a carpet, any more of a carpet munching Monday than it already is, then I'm getting the hell out of here. I don't need to be sitting on here being besmirched, all right? I'm serious. If y'all turn this into any more of a goddamn carpet munching Monday than it is, I am out of here. I am out. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get to some Radio Graffiti callers. How about anonymous Radio Graffiti?
Oh, aray. What is that? Is that your peanut? Oh my God, it's very, very big. Too big yung titi mo. Ay, Diyos ko. You Filipino pancit-eating mother hamper. Kantot ang kantot. Ang sakit. Ano na?
What the hell? Get this broad from Bangkok out of here. What the hell is that crap? Me love you long time. Get the hell out of here, for Christ's sake. Bangkok broad. How about anonymous Radio Graffiti? I'm going to penetrate Michelle Obama's ass right now. Woo, man. You know what? That's just disgusting. That's horrible. God damn it. That's just horrible, for Christ's sake, man. That's horrible. How dare you? That's just sick, and it's racist. That's just racist, man. That's racist. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Freaking mic, for Christ. That's racist, man. You know it, and I know it's racist. How dare you, man? Jesus Christ. You see? Carpet munching Monday, man. Carpet munching Monday. What the hell is this? Somebody just tweeted me some freaking disgusting fat kid and say it's my son. Look, I'm going to retweet it. Look at this disgusting fat. Shove it up your ass. That's not my son. Shove it up your ass. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you on Twitter, for Christ's sake. That's not my son. Jesus Christ. What the hell's wrong with you people? What in the hell's wrong with you people? What the hell kind of kid is that anyway, for Christ? That's disgusting. That's disgusting, for Christ's sake. Good God. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. Oh, my God. I mean, whoever's kid that really is, they should be put in jail for child abuse. I mean, look at this kid. That's disgusting. I mean, you could see the diabetes on this freaking kid's poor face. Oh, my God. Anyway, let me move on here. Who else do we have here? How about 484 Radio Graffiti?
Well, what the hell is your
Our
stupid
Republican
Woody Allen butt-loving pedophile?
Our Republican
I mean, what the
system
hell is your goddamn
absolutely
excuse, for
rigged.
Christ's sake?
It's a phony deal. What do I know? I started running like 9 months ago.
Put this in your...
Shut up. Don't besmirch Donald Trump. Don't besmirch Donald Trump on this show. Do not do it. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, baby baldhead, I have a question for you. If your ass says enter, then does that mean you have a tramp stamp?
What the hell are you talking about, you sick, twisted freak? 559 Radio Graffiti. Oh, Jesus. I've got another Helen Keller deaf mute here, for Christ's sake. Get off the line, then. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Go, look at shower guy. Let's look at the Texas Longhorns in my shower for a towel party. It would totally be legit. Oh, my.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Shower guy, tub guy, toilet guy. Jesus Christ. Glory hole guy. I mean, what's next? What the hell is next with you sick freaks? 719 Radio Graffiti. And you know, not to get off on a side note here, I actually have gotten kind of accustomed to bird watching now. You know, I imagine, like, look at that bird right there. Look at that bird. He probably just flew in from Chicago. You know what I mean? I'm serious, man. I'm not joking around. I just imagine, you know, the last city that bird was in. You know what I mean? Like Chicago. I can imagine this bird, like, gnawing on a leftover crust from a thrown-out deep dish pizza. You know what I mean? Getting the energy to fly south, for Christ's sake. And then there he is. Right? Give me a break. Shut up, man. Shut up. Oh, my God, man. And look, stop tweeting me pictures on who you, like you found my family. Look, Is that a picture you're claiming is my granny, you son of a bitch? Are you kidding me? That's sick. That's disgusting. You son of a bitch, don't talk about my granny. God damn it. I told you. I told you. Damn it, I've told you, don't talk about my granny, man. My granny was a pious woman, and she does not deserve to have her memory besmirched, boy. Oh, my God. This stuff, good God, it's gross. Look at that cottage cheese thunder thighs old bag that they tweeted saying was my granny. Look on Twitter. Look. Good God, that's gross. You know what, I'm going to, give me the mic. Give me the mic, man. You know what, I'm going to, I can already tell you sons of bitches are, you know, I'm going to end the show, you son of a bitch. I'm serious. You think I'm lying? Huh? You think I'm lying, for Christ's sake? I will end this show. Jesus Christ, man. Who else do we have? We got Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ.
Benito Gostini and Jimmy Capitalist, Radio Graffiti.
On Ghostless Show, there's more of the same dreary and depressing topics. On the Engineers Show, however, you can be sure there'll be entertaining music, and you can be sure there'll be intelligent commentary as well. This sheer difference in quality has led many of the capitalist army's most prominent operatives and many of Ghostler's inner circle members to endorse the Engineer. Hi everyone, Jimmy Capitalist here, and I'm throwing my support behind the Engineer. Go, NG!
Hi, I'm Tuna Capitalist, and I support the Engineer.
I'm the Yorkshire Capitalist, and I'm supporting Team NG.
Good afternoon. My name is the Trumping Capitalist, and I'm endorsing the Engineer.
Hi, I'm BN King, and I endorse Team Engineer.
Hey Ghost, this is the 7 to 7 caller here, and I'm endorsing the Engineer.
Distilling Capitalist here, go Team NG.
I am the Teutonic Flag, and I support Team Engineer.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
The choice there.
Get the shot! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Oh, God, man! The betrayal! The betrayal! The betrayal! I can't believe it, man! I got Inner Circle betraying me! Inner Circle betraying me! Oh, my God, that hurts! That hurts, man! That hurts me right in the heart! Right in the goddamn heart! Oh, my God, I can't believe I can't believe this crap! These are supposed to be my friends. It's supposed to be my inner circle. Why? Why? God damn it, why? Why, man? Oh, God. Right in the heart, man. Right in the goddamn heart. Oh, my God, man. That hurts. That freaking hurts, man. That hurts me. I don't know where my friends, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't want to do this show anymore, man. I don't want to do this show anymore, man. I give you all my... I give you 3 hours. I give you 3 hours of my life, man. Over 1,300 hours of my life. Oh, my God, man. The betrayal. The betrayal, man. The betrayal, man. Oh, my God. God. You know what? I'm getting the heck. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Fine. Hey, you want Team Engineer? Well, don't piss off. I'm getting out of here then. All right? I give you 3 hours of my goddamn life every goddamn day, for Christ's sake, man. I'm giving you over 1,300 hours of my goddamn life. And you want the engineer, for Christ's sake, huh? You want to go out here? You want to besmirch me? You want to besmirch my show, for Christ's sake? I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm getting the hell out of here. I don't need this crap. I don't need this crap, man. I could be doing anything else, for Christ's sake. I don't be... Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. I don't need to be putting up with this crap, man. And shove it up your ass on Twitter. I'm not crying, man. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I just poked myself in the eye, you son of a bitch. I can't believe you people, man, did this to me, man. I cannot believe you people. I cannot believe you people. Oh, my God. I have no idea what to do after this, man. Oh, my God.
Napa Auto Parts wants to know, what makes today's new cars so smart? Is it the questionably useful Wi-Fi connectivity? Could it be the giant, confusing touchscreens you should probably stop playing with while driving? Or perhaps voice-activated everything that never seems to listen very well? The answer, of course, is none of the above. Click the banner to see the smartest car available today.
The freaking betrayal, man. I mean, it's my inner circle. They're supposed to be my friends. You heard them. They don't even care. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares, man. No one cares, man. No one cares. No one cares, man. It's a harsh realization, you know. It's a harsh realization, man, when you put in so much energy, man, and time into something, and all you get is disrespect. All you get is just made fun of like an idiot. Oh, God. I can't believe this, man. I cannot believe it, man. I'm getting out of here. Seriously, I am not. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Let me tell you something, man. I am not going to give you idiots a goddamn show if this is how you treat me. If this is how you people treat me, and this is how you people show your goddamn thanks, and this is how you people even give two rat's asses about all the time, about all the energy, and about all the effort that I give this show and I give to you people. If this is all you people have for the show, and this is all the goddamn respect that you can conjure up in your goddamn bodies, then what the hell am I doing here? What the hell am I doing here, man? What am I doing here? Jesus Christ, what am I doing here? Why? Why? The betrayal, man, it hurts, man. You don't understand, it hurts. The goddamn betrayal hurts, man, it hurts. It hurts. God. Oh, my God. Oh, the betrayal, it hurts, man. Oh, my God. It hurts, man. Oh, my God. Oh, God, man. It hurts. Shut up on Twitter. Shove it up your ass. It hurts. You're supposed to be my friends, man. This is supposed to be my friend. You're supposed to be the inner circle here. And look at what happened. Look at what happened. Look at what happened. Look at what happened. I'm getting the hell out of here, folks. You know, I cannot believe you people did this. I swear to God, I cannot believe that you people did this. I will not forget this, you pieces of crap. I will not forget this. I will not forget how you people betrayed me. How you people betrayed me. I will not forget, man. I will not forget, for Christ's sake. God damn it, I can't believe you did it. I can't believe you people did this to me, man. I can't believe you people did this to me, man. It hurts, man. It freaking hurts, man. I'm getting out of here. I don't need this. I don't need this from you people. I don't need this from you people, man. I mean, who else is going to give you 3 goddamn hours of this crap, huh? Who else is going to give you substance upon substance upon substance of knowledge so that you can carve out something significant out of your pathetically useless lives? Who else is going to do that, huh? Who else is going to do it? Who else is going to provide the energy, the effort? Who's going to provide the fury? Who's going to give you the straight political dope? Who's going to give you the truth? The truth! The truth! Who's gonna tell you? I can't believe you people did this to me. I cannot believe you people did this to me. All of you on Twitter, just shut up. I'm serious. All of you on Twitter, just shut up. Just shut up. Son of a bitches, man. God damn you sons of bitches. God damn you sons of bitches. God damn you sons of bitches, man. God. Oh my God, I'm out of here, man. I can't take this, man. Get me out of here, engineer. I can't take it. I can't